Welcome to Ask a Foolish Question. I'm Barry James, and with me today is David Kuo. Hello, David.
Hello, Barry.
Our topic today is investing for your children. And our first question is, should I invest in a pension for my children?
Well, I think you should. I think you should do everything you possibly can for your child, because when that child gets older, they'll already have lots of financial burdens. So the sooner you can take some of those burdens off them, the better it is. So let me give you an example, Barry. Let's say you have a child that is born today, 0 age today, and you start putting some money aside for that child. If you put aside £100 a month, every month, invest it for them over the next 18 years, do you know how much that pot of money will grow to after 18 years?
I would say maybe about 20,000.
Well, slightly more than that, is about sort of 40-odd thousand pounds. Now, if at the age of 18 the child then does absolutely nothing with that pot of money except just to keep it invested, after period of time when they reach 55 years of age, that pot of money will grow to, guess how much?
I would say 400,000.
Well, double that again, Barry. It'll
Wow.
be worth over £800,000 in nominal terms. So what a great gift to give to a child when they're 18 years of age. And that is the most important thing that you can do, really, for a child. To start as early as possible, investing regularly, and just give it to them on their 18th birthday.
Great. And how about ISAs? Is that a good idea for my children?
Well, there is a big difference. I don't care how you invest for your child. You can put it into an ISA or you can put it into a self-invested personal pension. Both of those are very good vehicles. But there is one big difference. With an ISA, it belongs to the child at 18 years of age. If you put it into a pension, they cannot touch it until they're 55. So that depends on how you bring up your child, how financially responsible they are, and how much you trust them when they're 18 years old. Because remember, they can take that money and simply go off and buy a Ferrari.
We're talking about a long-term investment here. How risky should these be? Should I go for growth or income shares?
Well, that depends on how comfortable you are at investing. Remember, you're looking after this money for your child. So therefore, you will have to manage some of it yourself. So if you don't know anything about investing, then I would say, hey, why don't just put it into an index tracker or try and seek some kind of advice, some kind of help to help you manage your portfolio. Now, the great thing about growth shares is that they grow over time. They can be very volatile in the short term, but remember, you're investing for 18 to 50 years. So therefore, a lot of that volatility will start to disappear. Income shares, on the other hand, pay you a dividend. They tend to be much steadier, but the important thing to remember is to reinvest those dividends. So let me give you a couple of examples. If you invested in, say, Vodafone shares, Unilever shares, these are what we call income shares. They spit out a lot of cash, but you must reinvest that money. But if you want to go for growth shares, you've got things like Arm Holdings, currently on a price to earnings of 46, and a lot is expected from this company. You could also invest in Burberry, another growth share. But again, a lot of that volatility will be very short term, and hopefully it'll start to disappear over the long term.
Well, great. Thanks very much, David. That answered my questions very well. If you have a question, please send them to foolishquestions@fool.co.uk. Thanks for watching.